Oh, I'm in the client. This is the first. Wow. Holy shit. Like, I have not seen what this. I've not seen this and been able to be in the client for like 3 weeks. Like, it's been. God, it's been. I've had to watch 20 different games in Discord. Like, it's been like seven series of games since I've been into this. So, you love to see it. So Spahi taking dwarfs on blue just to make sure he gets that round control. And Max looking to abuse the coin with these with this line pockets, and looks like an amazing hand to do so. Let's just snap the heat wave. See Spahi just snapping the heat wave, really respecting this. God, 9-point halfling safecracker is absolutely insane. It looks like Max is going right away into Furco into Justice just to go throw another 9-point safecracker on the board. This is indeed a knife, and a very, very sharp one. Very threatening 16-point play. That's only going to play for more. So this halfling safecracker going to really, really threaten this round and not really allow Spahi to play slowly and get this carryover set up. Max also has a Philippa index, so like playing this Gabor for the resilience can be extremely risky, especially after this pickpocket, because that allows him to have the coins just to yoink this Gabor away quite easily. So it's something Spahi's gonna have to consider this round. And now here's the I guess yeah, this is just like a perfect hand. Like, you get to hold on to Siggy, and now you just play a whole heck of a lot of crimes. Heatwave is gone, so there's no more tall punish, and this is going to be like a 20-point Jackal. So yeah, this is that would have been really great for Spahi if it was able to hit the Sea Jackal. Unfortunately, hits the shield. You know, obviously hitting shield or Redanian is not great hits for him there. Almost got to be able to kill it. That would have been huge. It's going to be a really expensive round for Spahi, and Max able just to play for a whole lot of good coin carryover too, continuously, and just play for some okay value while he starts taking some pretty significant cards from Spahi here. Yeah. See, Spahi forced to commit the Monroe here to really respect this round, and quite a strong play. These berserkers, you know, enable these rowdy dwarfs to get armor as well for Bruverhoog, as well as just playing for a lot of good points transforming these. So he loses on a little bit of Bruver value later on with his Zoltan Warrior, right? Zoltan Warrior not giving armor to those rowdy dwarfs, right? Yeah. Yeah, Spahi forced to go leader onto this Gabor to play around this fill, and it looks like Max does not run a Heatwave for punish. There's and 3 armor means not really going to get Bloody Good Fun. I mean, Bloody Good Fun could play for a lot of value, but I see Max is continuing to play for value here and staying quite a good bit ahead. These crimes playing for so many points. And look at this 12-point safecracker already. 12-point safecracker going to get all the way up to 15 points this round after getting spawned in tandem with Justice. Just absolutely amazing card, and really puts cards like Venendal Elite to shame.
Few things more satisfying than a kill from a distance.
Again, Max able just to continue playing bronze crimes just to get ahead here. It's just so good for him. However, we do see all of this carryover that Spahi's able to develop, and we could see a pretty threatening push, so Max is going to want to continue to play into this, especially if he's getting ahead with these, also tapping the Sea Jackal here. But able to get all this coin carryover going into the next round, full coin carryover. Winning on even, Spahi was able to develop the Zoltan and the Gabor, so it's going to be a little hard for Max to potentially push into this. So we'll see what Max ends up trying. There's the Philippa we would have liked to have seen round 1. Would have been a nice steal on this Zoltan in round 1 and possibly enabled a much better push, but could also see him... Like Heatwave's gone. How big is Sir Skewertooth even going to get in the later rounds? Some pretty okay draws from Spahi here as well. Got a couple bronzes for a potential push. You can see just Max trying to just trade up this round as well. Like you could just play Skewertooth and not tribute, and then just play some crimes potentially too, but decides to hold on to it. You're going to get some good value from Skewertooth, and you're probably going to have 3 crimes in this hand. Again, you're going to want to find this. You're going to want to find Cleaver. You're going to want to find Gord, and Jacques obviously has access to one of them this way. You don't want the Sea Jackal at all. Okay, so he finds his top end. He's going to want to probably get. I mean, crimes are pretty good value in this. Oh, Tunnel Drill is really nice. Tunnel Drill's actually Tunnel Drill's not really nice. This is dwarfs. What am I talking about? Does find the Gord. He finds nearly everything he wants to find here in this hand. Has access to this Cleaver. Has a decent amount of crimes in this hand. Gord's gonna be a pretty decent side. It's not like the biggest Gord you've ever seen, but this bloody good fun is gonna be fine too. Like this Phil is likely gonna steal this defender, and again, no real worry with the Sir Skewertooth. You don't need to give him immunity at all once this heat wave is gone. So
Nothing like a dwarf to get you out of a tight spot.
And we have the early Brewer come down just to start buffing every single turn. We have these Mahakam Volunteers that are going to come down for an armored unit. We have this Miner able to give armor to one of these. We have Zoltan Warrior. Zoltan Warrior, kind of awkward. You have a lot of things that need to go melee. Yeah, that's actually, this hand is too melee focused. Like this Zoltan Warrior is not going to be great. Looks like Max is going for the fill now, or Bloody Good Fun. Okay, Bloody Good Fun, and then gonna build up some coins for this fill, and it's probably just gonna steal this Brewer. So,
What's it a boot?
what is it a boot indeed? Yeah, this Xavier is quite out of Philippa range at the moment. Again, Max spent Siggy round 1 to really get that good stockpile of coins. And here comes down the Cleaver, again playing for some really nice value, able to get some coins into his hand, so Phil starts to become something that Spahi needs to worry about here. As his Brewer is being threatened this turn. Not much he can really do about it, however. Doesn't have a Tempering in hand and didn't have this Miner set up beforehand to be able to buff it up and out of the way.
Oh, you've done it now.
So yeah, just trying to swarm as much as he can to get the last few good points out of this Brewer here. Wait, Dwarf and Crown Splitter. Oh, this is such a nice Philippa for Max here. This Brewer is gonna play for some good value yet on this Cleaver too.
The object of dark desire.
So really nice fill. Turning out the Brewer on Spahi's side, but as well as giving him an extra 4 points for him as well too. Oh, maybe not. I mean, if this Dwarven Berserker hits this Cleaver and hits this armor again, it will turn off. It will turn off the Brewer, as you do need a barricade on not only Brewer but the dwarf he's looking to buff as well.
Neath the ground rest countless wretches and corpses.
Not sure about this. His row's going to be too full. You want to spawn him melee row, right? Bust all roadie dwarfs by 2.
Next time it'll be personal.
You only have 1, and he spawns 2, right? Yeah, it's a little full of a row, so this miner should have probably went.
Always willing.
Probably should have went back row there. But way more than enough points for Max here. Lion Pockets does actually pretty well into this. It just has a lot more points, and especially winning on even is quite huge as well. So, yeah, from what I've seen, this matchup, Lion Pockets just has way more points than Dwarfs. You know, once that heat wave is spent, you can just go super greedy on Cleaver and your Sir Skewer Tooth. So, well done to Max there, taking the first game with lined pockets here. All right, Tourney Client, are you gonna allow me in every game in this series? Let's see. Let's indeed see. So Max is left now Witchers and V to get Sirs. So we're gonna see some wholesome smorking for the rest of there we go. Oh, I made it in again. Wow, impressive. Okay, so now we get to see Witchers versus Blaze of Glory. I feel like this is pretty okay for Witchers, honestly. You know, if you can get round 1 quite nicely, which you should be able to with a Veiled Griffin Witcher, right? Do you have other? He has double target practice as well, so this Veiled Griffin Witcher is going to be pretty nice to keep alive. Pretty nice to keep alive for Max here, so he should be good to go. He has the Vesemir, he has the Erlin, so as well as Natalis AA for round 2 push. Yeah, because you just basically you win this round with your Veiled Griffin Witcher, get your carryover set up. Like, he has all the ideal cards he'd want in this hand. Like,
This world needs witchers, not marauders.
so get some good boosts here. Let's see how much Spahi thinks he'll be able to play into this here. Like, if he can threaten this Griffin Witcher and there isn't like target practices, then you could consider, I mean, pushing a bit more, but Max already showing him that this Griffin Witcher will not go down without a fight at all. Yeah, just playing slow. I guess still just kind of feeling out this round a little bit. And it's going to be this next turn, which really I think kind of turns the tide a little bit. And Spahi's really going to have to decide on this next turn what he wants to do. Like, if you don't see another target practice, like if Max target practice is here, okay, just goes for a second Griffin Witcher. It's fine too. Just wants to make sure that this this Brockvar goes away. You do see a slash come down from Spahi again, playing a little bit slow, but does allow Max to get this Vesemir down potentially this round. Again, getting that full carryover for that round 2 push, and Griffin Witcher coming down to show who's the superior archer here, and Brockvar Hunter, unfortunately, being the one that is hunted and taking a crossbow to the face. And Max just kind of, again, just showing Spahi that this this Griffin Witcher ain't gonna die, which means that he can't really take the round, and just getting a little extra value on this Vesemir here. So Spahi takes the pass before Max is able to get this Vesemir down. Gonna have to Vesemir in round 2, but again, you see a pretty decent hand for bleed. Like, if you see like a Keldar in this hand that could possibly force the iced, you know, Max is going to be very happy about that one. So we don't yet see iced in Spahi's hand yet. I mean, and maybe he's happy about that too. If you're able to save like leader iced into the short round and just spend the rest of it, like you're pretty happy too. So we do see him decide to keep the hand here. Has the Blood Eagle, and so like it gives you. I like that because you are able to get this blood. Like you always have this this death bow pretty much. Well, I mean, so now you have to be well, yeah. Now you have to be able to get rid of this this adept. This adept's going to be really threatening, right? Because you can have a guaranteed death blow. I guess you do on the Natalis anyway. Max potentially gonna pull Keldar into hand. You can you can see the Quen into Keldar. So pulling Quen into hand would be pretty nasty. So he's gonna want to oil. He's gonna want to eventually oil this Brakvar or Herkia. You want to make sure that they aren't able to ping your shield off because that shield's pretty significant for Max here, and that Keldar becomes pretty nasty. But decides to not take it and just take the Keldar. Possibly just saving the Geralt Quen for that round 3. I do like potentially getting the shield, but maybe he thinks that the shield's just going to get pinged off anyway, because he's expecting to have to oil the Herkia. In which case, this well, I mean, you could oil the Herkia, and you could lock this Hunter, and then you're doing pretty well in terms of like having the shield on your Keldar, like. You know, then he has to waste a decent bit of value for that.
I live to see it.
Yeah, because there's like no guarantee you're even going to draw. You're top deck into AA, but I guess he has 10 cards left deck. He wants to make sure that ow, my knee. Make sure that he doesn't ever miss the Witchers, and with Geralt Quen and Witchers, like, your chance of missing those are so low. So, totem comes down again. Spahi trying to have the reach here. Is gonna have to commit those strong golds, and we see Max just play Keldar. Keldar's gonna get slapped off later rounds for. Keldar's gonna get slapped off by leader every time. There's no way you're gonna protect him. Again, Quen's like your only way to really protect Keldar here. So yeah, technically 11, and that's kind of what I would. Yeah, I was kind of mentioning that, like where I just said 10 instead of 11, but yeah, it makes it 10. It makes it 11 in deck. So like you can miss it. I've missed Witchers and Quen before. And keeping Quen in deck allows you to have a little bit more carryover potentially, and having to targeting is a fine way for him to answer it. But I mean, Max is obviously just bleeding all the way in here.
Tomfoolery, enough.
The windmill. It sticks spin around and smash you.
Yeah, Fesmi playing for some good value here. Leo gonna be another nice value card this round too.
I'll cleave you in two.
Still holding onto this Blood Eagle for quite a long time. Spahi really fearing the squirrel from Max, and obviously for good reason with Max's current hand now.
One more time. Now, try throwing 3.
Will Max just go full leader as well? Looks like Max is going full leader as well, just getting that Scytheman value this round, and now we see quite the point gap. It looks like Max is probably going to be able to force that leader and Yuta to come down with this Blood Eagle. What would really be sad for Spahi, I guess, is so Yuta 24. Faced Yuta 24. He doesn't have the Bloodthirst, however, for it. 28, 30. Gets ahead by a point.
My beauteous Callanth.
No, it's behind by 2.
No one
Okay.
else dares
Wow,
face
my
it.
math is terrible. NA math, by the way. So really good for Max here. Really, really good for Max. I would have liked. I mean, like Squirrel is so weird because like it can be really, really good, especially in like a round 1 where you're already winning the round anyway. But then like in this round 2, I feel like, especially here, like in this matchup too, it's like you never actually are able to even play it. So it looks like Max is gonna potentially miss out on this Quen anyway. Again, taking the mulligan here, finding a Scytheman, and forced to keep. See, really good uninteractive oil here. Playing for really great value on that great sword. Yep. Herald coming down now, having forced to lose a point on the ping, the initial ping. Spahi, what is left for Blood? Still looking to get Blood Eagle for this Skjordal here, but Max definitely not allowing that to be the case. Oh, such a good hit. Finding the Quen off of this Mentor. Mentor playing for some really, really nice value there. Holy man, is that a high roll. Oh, wow. That is a disgusting Mentor.
Blood for foul blood.
Yeah, because not only does it give him all this, give him the 6 extra points, it plays for, does it? No, I guess it won't deny the Blood Eagle anyway. But this should just be enough here, right? This is just Max's game. Like, he gets the Blood Eagle on the Skjordal, but already up 10 points and gonna have what, another 9-point Scytheman. Skjordal playing for Skjordal, Blood Eagle Skjordal. With these 3 points on the board, not playing for nearly enough. Actually, yeah, it's closer because it's a little bit less. The Scytheman's 8.
I will not bend my
Ooh,
neck for that.
yeah. I mean, it was likely to ping the shields, right? There's 2 of them, but Max more than enough points here with this Scytheman, and game number 2 of the series going to Max here. Witcher's still proving that despite the Scytheman change, there's still something to a force to be reckoned with, and definitely a good bring still. So Max, the last deck Max has to get through is V. Everybody's favorite deck to ever get introduced in the history of Gwent. We see the most intricate gameplay coming in hot here. So Spahi will be on blue for this next game. So what is the ideal bring? It's going to be quite tough to get this. Like, SKs with no Morkvarg's not going to do too well into this Hunger. Mahakam Forge, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I can't see, unless Max low rolls 3 games in a row. I feel like he's in just such a dominant position here with this V. Because it's favored against SK. It's strong into... It's weak into Nilfgaard. But it's I feel like it's pretty strong into Dwarfs too. Like, I just don't see Dwarfs having enough points.
You crossed the wrong sorceress.
So Spahi trying to get a win in with this Nilfgaard here. Taking the blue coin because it's going to be easiest for him to get round control. Double poison, really, really good for Spahi here. Ramon lock, able to lock quite a good bit here, but probably just going to Ramon into We're gonna Ramon into this Nausicaa here. Just play for points this round. Double lock with Ramon into Nausicaa are pretty nice. Has Leo, has poisons. This round should go to be good to go to Spahi here. And mulligan away Usurper. He values Joachim and Brothens more so than the Usurper, which makes a lot of sense. Brothens can play for a ton of points on Larva. All right, so we see him opting to keep the Ramon for locks, trying to lock enough of Max's consumers. It also has Van Morum Hunter as well, and we see Max drawing into his V in the opening hand. Has the Haunt as well. Really going to push this round quite hard. So we're gonna see Spahi respond with the Ramon. Kind of has to. This Haunt is super threatening. We see Max with a decent hand. Like, could have like another tutor, honestly. Like ADC or a Hillock would be quite nice for him. But again, still a pretty strong hand. Gonna force a good bit out of Spahi here for sure. We also have the horse to mill out this Usurper as well. So Usurper is gone. So deciding to go for the poison onto this Barghest, saying, yeah, go ahead, consume further with it, or waste another consume on the Barghest. So it's a decent poison, especially in this round 1. So we see Max, the Nero, come down onto another Vi. Onto a Barghest here, opting to not go for the Vi, just to go and eat the other one. Denies the poison this round. If you force a Leo, that's pretty huge. Yeah. So the Nero onto the Barghest to deny this poison here. Allows him to play further into this round, making it potentially awkward for Spahi here to take this round without the Leo. Like, I like this Nero, actually. Like, you do lose out on a Vi, but like, you know, being able to force this round way deeper and make it way more awkward for Spahi is pretty good for you.
I am but a simple loyal soldier.
So now he's saying you likely don't have another poison. You have Cupbearer, so be it. Then you spend your Cupbearer. So Spahi's bluff didn't pay off this time. Did not force Max out. Now he's come to a crossroads. Do I spend the Leo just to get this round control? Is Leo too expensive? I mean, you really don't want to get bled. So, and him being able to take the round super easily with like a Foglet or something is not great. So Leo comes down to kill off this 27-point Barghest and pretty much seal the round for Spahi here. It's really hard for Max to continue here. Does have another V that procs another chapter of this and gets a charge on a Dragolarva. V comes down for 14 initially, plus another 5, 19. Yeah, nothing else really. Yeah, his hand is just too. Unless it's something like a. Okay, so Barghest must be enough, or Barbagazzi. Sorry, not Barghest. Everything's too close in name. Too many bars. So if the V takes it here, that's so good for Max, obviously. Gets to go and push the next round, losing out on a lot of things to potentially defend the bleed as well. So gets a... Okay, just goes 2 down. Thins out the Foglet. Makes it by 1. A little bit less good. A little bit less good, obviously. He forces out the ball, though. Probably pretty happy, even 2 down. So let's see how many tutors Max draws is gonna be the name of the game here, and kind of how many aristocrats Spahi draws. Now he held on to that Van Morum Hunter round 1. Now that's a significant decision because you go into this round 2, and if you miss your aristocrats, like you have Roderick and Joachim, but you don't have much else. Oh, well, you have Ku as well, so he does have like aristocrats to where he possibly doesn't have to play the Van Morum Hunter. So does miss out on Brothens. Brothens would be super significant in defending this bleed here. You have it on Dragolarvas, which is huge. So, and Max, unfortunately, only having access to 1 Via this round. Gonna likely bleed all the way in with all of these thrives here. So you know what she's able to force, because like you're able to force the ball, then there's only Invo, and if you don't have poison completion either now that both your fangs are spent. So if you only have Invo left and Max draws into all of his Vies for round 3, you could be in a bit of trouble there. I think Spahi's going to try his hardest, obviously, to hold on to this ball. Or goes for the commit here, and you assume a leader charge would come down to stay ahead. Oh, he's just saying... Yeah. I like the pass from Max. I would have liked to see the leader charge to stay ahead. Like, I know Spahi wants to just get into round 3, but now you only have Invo. Invo is like your only significant card, and if Max draws into 2 or 3 Vies, I think 3 Vies definitely winning there for Max, I would assume. You only have Invo to deal with one of them. You only have like 1 Vi yourself, and you only have single last say. So it's not like you can Invo and Joachim a Vi out. So let's see, is Max able to find 1 more Vi at least? I think 3 Vies could be just fine, but maybe you need more. Maybe you need to be able to play out 4 of them. Quite a bit of tutors left to be able to draw into for this next round. Obviously, doesn't want to hit the Necker. Necker pretty bad into Brothens and Ku. Ooh, Necker gets the instant mull, right? He keeps it. Oh, God. Those are some bad... Oh.
What is it you want?
So Braden's having to come down early is a good sign for Max in terms of these Neckers, but Ku is still like... Yeah, I don't think Max wins now. I don't think he missed way too many tutors. Yeah, I don't know what... Like, this Necker keep, I don't know. Like, I would have mulliganed the Necker over the Forktail, although Forktail is pretty bad too. Maybe you're just saying that if I have to play like if I mean if he's stuck with double Forktail, it's not great for him either. But yeah, he needed to find more of those. I agree. I think Spahi definitely should have leader charged. Definitely should have leader charged there if he was going to play the ball. Yeah, these Neckers completely get denied here. Like, there's Ku, you could just do it in 1 turn as well. You could Ku and leader charge and both Neckers are gone, and then you just have a handful of locks to lock the consumers. I mean... Why not Ku? Is he just... I guess he's just gonna... He's set on his Ku into Joachim? Like, what do you... What's the... So you... Hunting packs are okay. Cupbearer sucks. Milton's okay. You can thrive the Neckers. Well, now it's obviously not. Now we see another lock likely coming down onto this Slizzard here. Slizzard not getting through.
I wonder what my snares would have captured this time.
Looks like a win for Spahi. Because there's Invo to deal with the second Vi. And like double Joachim's is too much. This Forktail's doing nothing.
Enough. Let us finish.
We see Milton come down for some really good value. That Lock Necker there getting his full death blow.
Pledge it upon the heron.
Pretty nice. Yeah, it's a pretty big low roll for Max. Like, he should have at least gotten one more Vi, right? With all of these tutors in deck. Neckers were terrible for him. Double Forktail were terrible for him. Yep, easy invo.
I shall flog them into submission.
I don't know why he wouldn't invo that.
Never snip from the master's table. Never.
I mean, he wins regardless here, but I don't know. Not sure what that invo was, or invo wasn't, rather. I mean, I have to feel like a 19-point V is a pretty nice Joachim target. Just a bit better than this 5-point cupbearer. All right, game goes to Spahi, but again, I feel like it's going to be a little tough for this. All right, go into another me match. I've just got some scheduling things I guess I gotta figure out. Okay, no, I don't want this. I want my other tab. Let's go and add my time back. It's 7 p.m. that day. All right, back to it, chat. Sorry. Oh shit. Yeah, just had to quickly get something figured out. Okay. All right. So V into Skellige should be pretty nice for V here. Oh my God! Look at all these tutors. Oh my. Well, I feel like this is gonna be a hard one for Spahi.
Ariel's been chosen. The gods speak to him.
Quite a significant amount of tutors in Max's hand. I don't know. This Max is able to play the V from hand, save like all of the tutors. Like this. Is Spahi able to play on even in this round? Like if he's able, I guess you kind of just have to play cards and go down. Okay, so he takes the pass. I feel like you're doomed from this point on. Like that's so many tutors for the round 2 bleed that like, and you get to re-top deck into a Nero for round 3, so you can just spend all of them. Like you might have to use, oh god, top decked another V. So draw is a little bit better for Max this game. Herald iced in hand. Yeah, I mean there's gonna be nothing left for Spahi for a round 3 scenario here. Mulligans. Okay, Larva's pretty nice for the bleed. Wanted to mulligan, I guess, another tutor in deck. What is Hiraquax mill out? Hiraquax mills out
To arms! The foe is nigh.
Skjordal or Yuta. Oh, obviously Yuta would be a horrible Quax. I wonder if no. I don't think you Quax here if you're Max. Like just have it in the round 3 for an extra tutor, I guess. Looks like he's gonna save Haunt potentially. Gonna save Haunt and hopefully have enough to save Haunt. Hopefully draw like a Negofar in the next round.
Women, children, elders, we spare none.
And now we do the V jam, Chad, and then we play Vi, and then we play Vi, and then we play Vi, and then we eat Vi, and then we play Vi. Again, no Morkvargs. This lizard is allowed just to go big. Turgv is gonna have to come down really late this round, and being such a gold heavy hand, it really forces potentially very committal sequencing from Spahi. It's really kind of not great getting this Turgv denied just by like consumers. Which means this Herald gets forced out a bit early. I don't know. You go Heron, then you go Heron, both Bear Witchers first, I guess, and then you just have Iced and Turgv is like your last 6 cards. Yeah, he's just gonna spend the Herald. I mean, with this hand from Max, everything's getting forced.
Or I'll pay you myself, I promise you a quick death.
So now we see the Heron come down, and then it's just going to be a bit of Bear Witcher spam. Again, the point gap's getting pretty big, and there's still 2 more tutors to be played out from Max. Like, yikes. Max could just play his full hand. He can play the Barbagazi too. Even though Barb doesn't really play for anything. He plays for 7, but maybe he just holds the Barb. V already at 19 for next round. Oh my god. This definitely feel like this these draws made up for last game. XP sitting at a cool 22 right now.
Consider it done.
84 points Lizard. I don't see a problem. Do not see a problem at all.
Need a hand? Just chop one off.
Yeah, Barbaghazzi's not really doing anything here. So you just take the pace. You top decking into a Nero. Herald's already out. You're forcing the iced here. Do you force the... Is it forcing the Turg too? Let's see. There's no Bloodthirst, so...
Skelliger and Sintra shall stand ever together.
May Freya choose the victor.
Oh, that's really good. Good. I mean, it's better than losing your Turg as well and just losing a whole extra card, but still feel like it's game over. Like Turg V can just get denied. Oh, yikes. Max just top decking like a Chad. So Turg V kind of worthless. Skjordo's a good draw for Spahi here. Does he get the final? Does not get the final proc here. These Forktails actually not being great for Max at all. These Forktails being super sage. So we see Skjordo come down. Turkey's gonna be a 7. I mean, 1v alone is like gonna have more points on the board. just a single V. Oh god.
Bury corpses? Nay, feed our foes to the crabs while they still live.
Yep, here comes the 25-point V. More than enough here on its own. Hey, Spiro, thank you so much for the host, man. We're actually just finishing up a nice V Jam. Got one, just one. This is the only series for today, I guess. I have to look into rescheduling another one, but thank you guys, and welcome to you and to your mother. I'm probably, unfortunately, not gonna play this game. I gotta go do some things, and then I have to go to. We actually have well, I can advertise a little bit of the TLG TV tonight. All right, and game 4 goes to Max. So Max taking the series 3-1. Nice.